obviously I straightened my hair, and it took like half an hour, 45 minutes, I don't really know, probably like half an hour. And it's so thick now, and it's so long. This is the longest my hair has ever been. And actually, I need to get it cut because there's so many split ends that it keeps getting tangled. And it doesn't look exactly okay down here at the bottom, but that's fine. That's fine. It's cool. I haven't had my hair straight in about a year, so, you know, we'll see. We'll see how today goes. Probably gonna leave it till this weekend though, just because I want to wear it to work tomorrow, because that's what I did last time. I straightened it like on a Thursday, and then nobody got to see my hair because then I wore it like in a ponytail the next day, and when it's in a ponytail I guess nobody really notices, but then again I have patients that come in that don't even know my hair is curly, so because I normally just wear it like in a bun. But yeah, so now I'm going to film a couple videos for you guys real quick and then go meet some. Alrighty, so I filmed a couple of videos for you guys. One of them will be up tomorrow, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to film this weekend. I'm not sure what I'm doing this weekend, but I definitely need to get on the ball. I've got 2 vlogs to prep for you guys, and yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to wear this hat or not, but yeah, so want a quick outfit of the day. Alright, so once again, you're going to have to excuse the messy desk. I just got done filming. But this hat is from Hurley. Frankly, I should have showed it to you when I had my, hair like that. But my glasses are Pierre Thomas. This jacket is a large. It is from Champion C9 Target. This shirt is from Walmart, actually. It's Avia, and then this bra is Champion, and then my pants are these sparkly pink, sparkly pink Victoria's Secret yoga pants, and then my shoes, as you guys have seen, are the Champion. They're trail runners, and I like them. Figured I'd wear them today since it looks like that outside, which you can't even really tell what it looks like outside, but it's snowing, so fun time. And this is what it looks like outside. Like, it's not too bad. People, I mean, obviously people are always going to drive stupid because they're like, oh my god, it's snowing. But, and no, I realized I did not clean off my car that well because it's very, very thick and wet and heavy snow, which is good because then, it will make everything green and moisturize everything. And it's spring, so it's pretty obvious that it's going to be a thick, heavy, like a heavy wet snow mostly. But, yeah. And it is 34 degrees outside. Don't worry about the maintenance required thing either. Don't worry about that because that's what comes on when my oil is due for a change, and we changed my oil but forgot how to fix that, so you can see like over there it's all green and lovely. I'm really not entirely sure why I'm not going, but yeah. It's funny, I was leaving the house and my mother-in-law's like, you straightened your hair? Oh, I want to see. And I'm like, oh yeah. She's like, Marcie, it's snowing. I'm like, yeah, I know. Actually, it's a terrible idea to straighten my hair today when it's snowing. It's like, oh yeah, 100% humidity and like moisture falling from the sky. Sure, I'll straighten my hair today. Why the hell not? Right? Yeah. Don't even ask why I did it. I just felt like doing it, and I haven't straightened my hair in a year, so it was time, it was time. And so far, just looking back, like I think I've already said this, but looking in this screen, being able to see in there while I'm recording, it looks so much better. Watching a video I did today, it sounds better than the other phone, and it's sad because I kept the other phone for vlogs and whatnot. Which is still fine, which I still will do, so I don't wear this battery out all the time. But, yeah. So, I have to go meet Zach for lunch, like, right now. And I think I'm just going to pick up Chick-Fil-A because, A, Chick-Fil-A is bomb. And Chick-Fil-A fries are bae. And I'll probably just get, like, grilled chicken or something. And I have to eat the Chick-Fil-A fries because they're yummy. And I haven't had them in a while, so, yeah! So I was supposed to record, I was supposed to take a picture, but since we're here, hi, how's it going? We got to drive. So sometimes, you know. If you're curious what jacket I'm wearing, it's a Carhartt coat because I decided that I didn't want to wear like my Oakley ski jacket today because, you know, it's crazy how long my hair is though. It is absolutely the longest it has ever been, and I remember, you know, cutting it, and then I remember at one point saying that I wanted my hair to be about like nipple length, and so basically I wanted it to be that long. I didn't care, but it's like longer than that, so it's exciting. I'm excited to have it straight because I don't straighten it like I used to straighten it like every day, and that's a pain in the ass, and it takes a lot of effort and a lot of time, and it's very damaging on your hair. Even if you use, you know, heat protecting products, it doesn't, I mean, you're putting like however many hundreds of degrees on your hair, you know, to make it straight and stuff. I don't know, it's crazy. And so I definitely do learn from damaging my hair in the many ways that I did, like coloring it 9 times in 2 months and all the straightening that I used to do to it. So there's one time when I was getting it professionally straightened. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I was getting it professionally straightened by Miss Ivy, and she told me that I could come in, because I had a really shitty straightener, and she was like, she was trying to convince me to buy one of their straighteners, like, which is the Paul Mitchell one. And we were like, no, because it's like $140. And we're like, no. And she's like, you know what? It costs you $30 to pay me to do this to you. Like, you might as well just buy one and it'll pay for itself in like however many uses. And I was like, alright. So we finally bought one. But I still had her straighten my hair a few times. She said that you could come in like once a week and do it. So, I don't know. We'll see how long this straightness will last. And it's funny because I was sitting there like admiring Marissa Lace's hair and Nikki Lacketer's hair and stuff, and I was like, oh, I want my hair, like mostly Nikki's because, you know, I don't know. But I like the way how hers is like straight most of the time. And I was thinking about it and I was like, alright, so what can I do? And so then I straightened my hair this morning because I was watching those videos, and it actually looks pretty good for being actually real hair, which is the exciting part. So I'm sure people won't believe me. I had somebody, I wore my hair curly, and that person hadn't seen me in a very long time, and they were like, oh, I love your hair curly, oh, it's great. I'm like, yeah, thanks. And like, you know, because I get complimented on my hair all the time. And so I was like, oh yeah, thanks, you know, whatever. And then they were like, yeah, you know, my daughter tries to straighten her, to curl her hair, and, you know, she misses some and doesn't get it all, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, well, mine's natural. And they're like, she just didn't believe me. And it's funny, because I have people get mad at me over that. I've had people get mad at me over my eyelashes. I'm like, okay, they're real. It's called using like 8 different coats of 3 different mascaras. And my hair, well, it's called like hating your life for the first like 20 years of your life. So I can't tell you how many times I wished I had straight hair, how many times I hated my curly hair, and I've learned to love it. But as straight as it is right now, minus like, you know, a little bit of curliness that we've got going on from the humidity, is exactly how I wanted it to look. So it's funny, like I really wish I could go back, you know, and like talk to my 16-year-old self looking like this and be like, bitch, calm down, just sit down, you'll get there, sit. And no, nothing turned out the way you wanted it. Everything turned out the way you wanted it, but not in the specific way that you wanted it. But, you know. Yeah, I'm at Target now. Alrighty, so I just came out of Target, and my car is leaking, and it looks like this, and it's like snowing more. Like, you can see this, watch. Oh, of course, now it's not going to do it. Drip, drip, drip. It's ridiculous. But anywho, so I wanted to show you guys what I got at Target because I'm pretty excited about it. So I went in and they had a bunch of the new Dollar Spot stuff, which I was really excited about because I've seen it all over Instagram and I haven't actually seen it in the store. So I've been waiting for that. I think it took a little bit longer because this Target actually that I went to is a lot better. So if you're ever in the area, you know, like go to Target on Kipling and I-70. I-70 and Kipling, this Target's better than other Targets. Like there's a non-super Target that I go to frequently. Just because it's close to my work, but I mean, even this Target and that Target, their Dollar Spot shelves were like empty. So, basically, they had a deal going on because like I've been buying these Champion bras. If you guys probably don't know that, but I'm like obsessed with them. I'm wearing one right now, and I have been, you know, buying them and looking for them, and not looking for them, buying them. And they had last week I bought a bra and another one of these jackets, not the Carhartt one, but another one of these cover-ups from C9 by Champion, and they had a deal going on. They had the signs up, like one sign up, and it was a mistake, but it was if you text like C9 save to Target, which you should do, until the 18th, then you get $5 off of your $25 or more C9 by Champion purchase. So the first thing I found were these shorts. They're this color on the front and gray on the back, and they were $10. They were $9.99. And then I got another one of these bras, and this is like, oh my god, I got the wrong size. This is what they look like, the ones I've been getting. So this one's like the purple. I have a blue one that's the same kind of, you know, white, and obviously I'm wearing the pink one, and I like these a lot. And that was on sale. Normally they are I don't know. Normally they're $16.99, and it was on sale for $14 even. And then I got this bright ass shirt for Zach. It's a running shirt, and he doesn't run anymore, but it's like super, like, god, why can't I do this? It is super thin, and like, see, you can just see through it, and it's blinding. So he has two other ones that are one of them is by Adidas and the other one is by, I can't remember who, but it was on sale for $11.88. So I was like, I texted him a picture of it. I was like, do you need or want a new blinding orange shirt? He's like, yeah. And so yeah, then I used that $5 coupon, and then I got this for $3, the Dollar Spot. And then I got these awesome little lights. Oh, you can't see them. These awesome little lights, which I'm probably going to put behind where I do my videos. And then I'm not going to show you because I got duplicates of a lot of these things just because I wanted to, and I want to like do some racks and stuff. So, you know. So basically there is this colorful list pad. I'm sure you guys have already seen these. This is things to do. And then these amazing little page flags that are like brightly colored. And then I love this one. I actually got two for myself of this one because I think it's beautiful. And then this list. So that is my little Target haul. And I probably won't put this in a specific video. It'll go into the thing, the vlog, probably. But yeah. So, and my total. Oh no. So, like, the reason I wanted to buy the shorts, like, they're still a size large just because, like, mediums tend to be, like, really short. So if I'm going to wear a medium short, it's going to be, like, short shorts. And that's unacceptable. My butt is wet. Ah! Good thing I keep a towel in my car, huh? Guess what? This is the reason I keep a towel in my car. Terrible. Like, my leg is soaked now. There's been a couple of times I've like worn scrubs and had, even in jeans, I've had to go into a store or into work looking like I peed my pants because it's like right on where I sit. So yeah, that was my little Target haul, and I'll talk to you guys later. I miss my straight hair already, and it was only a week ago. Terrible. So I straightened a little bit too much, like this. Well, I didn't straighten this part. This part came from underneath, which is already straight, but I did straighten a little bit of this just so it wasn't like, because I was running late, like I shouldn't have been running late, but I was, so. But that was a super easy CPR class. Like, when we had to do it in school, it was like crazy difficult. Like, to the point, I mean, it was, if you've ever taken a CPR class where it's like a mandatory 4-hour thing, and you had to take a test and all this stuff. I mean, that's what a CPR class looks like. But my CPR class, this guy just pretty much asked us questions. We did the skills test, which is where we demonstrated on the adult mannequin as well as a baby mannequin, and I mean, it was pretty funny. You know, none of us really wanted to be there because I was the youngest one there. Yeah. Not sure who was the oldest, but it was not me. It's probably... I think I don't know how old the instructor is. I'm gonna guess he's in his 40s. The only other person that I know of is probably like 10 years older than me. No, she's 10. I don't know. I was still the youngest one, but it was great. Yeah, so it was funny and it was fine. We just were there, and now it's cloudy, and it was funny because there was blue skies when I left this morning. And I have to go to Sprouts again because I got some raspberries yesterday, and I looked all over to make sure they weren't moldy, and then I opened them up to put them in Zach's yogurt this morning, and they were moldy.
Common symptoms include stomach pain, runny nose, redness around the eyes, or a dry cough. Children, especially
terrible.
will try to tell us that
he's like, "Go take them back." But I wrote out my little to-do list for today, and I actually used one of those new stationery sets from the Target Dollar Spot, and that's where I'm going right now, is the Target Dollar Spot. I'd go to Sprouts because it's right in the shopping center right here for the Target, but I checked my list. I forgot the raspberries, so yeah. But I used this little listy pad, and you can see what my list said too. But is it already sprinkling, or is my windshield just that pitted? I don't know. But I gotta go to Target to get some more of those baskets that they have in the Dollar Spot, because I have too many sticky notes. And then I also need to get like a file holder, because I've got all of these like manila files kind of just sitting around. Like, I mean, they're not really sitting around. Like, I've got the file holders like that you put on your desk and you can file them, but I've got so many that it's not actually working anymore, and I've got a whole like one of those laptop bags full of them, and I don't want to have that bag sitting on the floor anymore. And I've had all of my important paperwork in there for, God, like 3 or 4 years, and I don't feel like it's necessary to have it in there, and I don't want to have it in there. What if I want to use that bag? Well, tough shit, Marcie. You can't use that bag. The last time that I, somebody said thank you for letting them go. Okay, walk, dude. I do not have all day. That's funny. This kid knew that I stopped. I'm going now. I'm not waiting anymore. This kid knew that I was waiting, and the dad was like, "No, don't walk, don't walk." Like, I'm sitting here. Why is that for grocery cards? Oh well, I'll just park out here like I'm a truck. I don't know what I was saying. There's the sexy Jeep. I'll show you. The last time I actually used that bag was like 2 years ago when I went to Nebraska, because I needed something, because I drove out to Nebraska with my mom and my aunt, and then I didn't know how I was going to get back because we didn't really know what was going to happen, because I went out there when my grandpa was sick, and so we didn't know what was going to happen, like, you know, whether he was going to get better, if he was going to die, whatever. So I didn't know. I knew I was going to come back. I was supposed to actually come back with my mom Sunday, because we went out Thursday morning, and we were supposed to come back that Sunday. And that Sunday he died. But anyway, so I used that bag to take my laptop out because I didn't know, you know, I wanted to be able to make sure to be protected and stuff. So I kind of just took all my files out. But then I got back and all my files went right back in there. So I'd rather just have, you know, it's really, because where I don't have a lot of like storage space in my rooms. I have never done a room tour or anything because it's just so tiny. And that's why, because we still live, I don't know if I think I've told you guys this, so we live with, it's me, Zach's brother, his girlfriend, and Zach and his brother's mom. And so then there's like 2 levels to our house, and we're in the basement, and one of the room literally just has 2 dressers in it, a closet that was already there, and then our bed, and that's all it'll fit. And then there's another room downstairs which we took for like the makeup room and like Zach's desk area and stuff. And so there's like next to another dresser I have in that room, there's like a little like chunk of space that's like probably like 1.25 feet wide. So I have that stuff over there, but then I like to keep like, you know, all my check stubs and everything together and like all this paperwork that I get at least monthly. And so I don't want to have to dig for it every time, so I want to be able to, you know, just have easier access to it. And my mom actually used to have one that was a file holder container that you could like just, it would like would lock, and then there was a slit in the top of it so you could just drop down like, oh hey, you know, I got my check stub in the mail, I don't really feel like, you know, sorting it right now, or I don't have time, but I need to put it somewhere where I'm going to remember it. So you just go to that box, slide it in the top, and there you go. So I'm hoping I can find maybe something like that. I don't really know. That one wasn't very big and as I remember, but I guess I need something bigger than that. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm at Target. Let's see what we can find Find at Target. This is my list. Isn't it lovely? Can you see it? Does it focus? I've got to create some form of a meal plan. Look for a file holder, get dollar spot lists, and do stuff with my blog. So it's gonna be a busy day, and yeah. It's 12:23. I got to work at 9:15. The class got over at 11, and then I just did all my normal Thursday work stuff. So yeah. And it was nice because I didn't have a lot to do because me and my receptionist actually filed this week, so there wasn't like a ton of files to have to do or anything, so that's pretty good. But I also used, let me just tell you, I used this, I can't remember who made it, if it was L'Oreal or John Frieda, but it was on sale at Walgreens for like $5.99. And it's normally like $8 or something. Can I put you guys here? Will you stay? No. Ooh. So anyway, I got, it's probably the only time you'll ever be like just chilling looking up at me like this, but you're on my steering wheel. But it's this like Ever Blonde or something, and they have like a shampoo. It's kind of like the Born Blonde, but it's a, you know, brass reducer or whatever. So it they have the shampoo, a conditioner, and then a treatment, and I decided to get the treatment because I already have enough shampoo and conditioner right now. And so the treatment, you put it in there, leave it in after you wash your hair, so like you skip conditioner that time, and then, you know, you're not supposed to do it like every day, but it's a nourishing treatment, and I can tell you my hair does feel a lot softer. It's still kind of frizzy, but because I need a cut. And it's supposed to lighten up, like take out any brassy tones, any brassy undertones, and make it like more white blonde kind of like. So I don't know, I think it did some good things. Yeah, can you see this Jeep? Isn't it sexy? It's a 4-door Jeep, which I don't care, I want one, but Zach's like, no. I'm like, but I'm gonna get it dirty. I'm gonna take it off-roading. I'm not just gonna have it be a city Jeep. So it's acceptable, but this sucks too because it's so warm out. It's actually like 68 degrees outside, but super cloudy. Can you see? I don't know. But it's super cloudy out now. Yeah, you can see it. I forget how good this phone is. You can even see it through my sunroof. It's super cloudy out, and I normally leave my sunroof like cracked, like so it's like the top is open in the back like that much. And I did that yesterday after I came back from lunch, because I had lunch. No, after I came back to work from lunch yesterday, I left it popped open just so, like, you know, the fresh air can blow through my car, because my car leaks when it rains. So it was like all nasty smelling in here. So I was like, oh, let's let the air go through, and then it rained on my car. So I can't do that because it's just getting cloudier. So Target time! Song. I wear my sunglasses at night, or when it's really cloudy out, because I mean, they're not exactly necessary right now. So, I went to Target. You guys know that. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but shh, nobody cares.
At the buzzer wins the game and knocks the Cavs out of the playoffs. The shot and Aaron Jordan pumping his fist in celebration is one of the greatest clutch moments in NBA history. You never know when you're going to witness an iconic moment. Celebrate the game.
I just popped my finger by turning. So I went into Target and I looked for the file holders, and I couldn't find them. Well, I found them. Why did I say I couldn't find them?
Like sandwiches and salads, plus one of 7 sides.
One like sides.
It's so affordable I can finally take a vacation.
Where you going to go?
Here.
Introducing the new
I found them, but they weren't exactly what I was looking for. I found more so of like the folio, accordion file things, and that's not what I want. So I'm at Walmart now. But I did end up spending $25. I did end up spending $25 at Target, and not on any dollar spot items, so that's a little surprising. I bought something. Do you want to see? I'll show you. Pillows. So they had these. They're by Threshold. They are the. Let's just bring this bitch up here. Thresholds. Firm, extra firm pillow, standard queen, down alternative fill, made for back and side sleepers, hypoallergenic, quilted cotton cover, and it's machine washable. Isn't it lovely? It's actually super, super firm, and like when you squish on it and stuff, like it's just really great feeling. And Zach and I both love firm pillows, and it's funny because I used to think that when I was a lot younger, like 12-ish, I thought I liked a squishy pillow, but no. We always are looking for a firm pillow, and my grandpa had actually bought these pillows that were amazing, and then we tried to find them, like not me and Zach, but like me and my mom tried to find them, me and my brother tried to find them, we couldn't find them, and then we and my mom were at the mall one time, and there was some Ralph Lauren pillows, and they were on sale for like $20 each, so I got one, my mom got 2. I don't think we brought my brother one because he didn't want one. Something like that. But it was, I mean, they were great, but now they're flat. And that was like 4 years ago-ish. 5 years ago. And then Zach and I had been looking for more pillows. And then my grandpa had actually given me one. And it went flat. And so then my grandma, after he died, when she was like going through all of her stuff, she gave me one and she gave Zach one, and now they're flat. So I bought these, and they're normally like $14, which is crazy because it seems really cheap, especially for like a down-filled quilted one. But they were on sale for $12, so I got them for $25. So I don't really care. It should be beneficial, and it's not like, you know, I sit there, I don't justify every purchase I make, but sometimes I do. And even if, you know, just a mental thing I have, and even if I had all the money in the world, I'm going to justify a purchase. It's like yesterday I spent like almost $50 at Sprouts on like 4 things, and it was like, what the hell, Marcy? But then it's because I bought this big ass thing of Muscle Milk protein powder, and it's like, it was on sale for $10 off, but it was still like 40 some odd dollar. Like, it was normally $46 or $42.99, and I got like $10.75 off. So that's not bad, but it's like, you know, that's a staple purchase. That's something I'm not going to be purchasing every week. It's something that's like a once a month purchase maybe. And then these pillows I see as a necessity because it's going to help us sleep better at night and stuff. So yeah. And then I ate these. Oh, they're so good. Oh, so good. And if you don't know where to get them, like if you don't have an Albertsons or something, like I have an Albertsons. I didn't get them at Albertsons because my Albertsons is far away, but they have got these at Walmart. No, not Walmart. Walgreens in the diabetic section. So if you're ever looking for like healthier snacks and stuff, you can always go to the diabetic section too. I mean, like, don't get the sugar-free cookies, but like you get these because there's like 4 grams of fiber in there, 12 grams of protein, only 3 grams of sugar. So obviously, you know, it's for glycemic control. So, you know, and I mean, even if you're not a diabetic, like, that's not a bad thing to have. So I like those a lot. They only had like 3 flavors of them there. They had that one, which is the cinnamon almond cookie bites, which were really, really good. And then they had the cinnamon pretzels, and then they also had like a nacho cheese, like Frito type thing, which I was gonna get, but I don't know. I'm not really a Frito person, I guess, but yeah, so and that's something else too. I gotta make a whole video on this, but food, you cannot like not eat. Obviously you'll die, but some people think, oh, if I starve myself, then, you know, I'll get skinny. And no, you starve yourself and your body shuts down, your metabolism shuts down, and you start like going off of the fat that you have. So you're like, oh, I'll get skinnier because I'll lose the fat. No, you won't. You won't lose weight at all because your body's going to reserve it because you're not eating. It's not getting the nutrients it needs, so it's going to pull it from your butt. Yeah, so definitely need to eat. And I had such a busy morning and stuff that I hadn't eaten. I had a protein shake for breakfast, and then I hadn't eaten, and I really, because usually on Thursdays I go have lunch with Zach, but I didn't today because we weren't sure how long my thing was going to take, and then I had to actually work after that, so I didn't have lunch with him today, but so that kind of threw me off, I think. And then I started not feeling very good, and I was like, crap, I didn't eat anything. So I had those, which I'm really glad I did because I ate them and they tasted so good, and they actually made me feel a lot better because, you know, and I saw like on Marissa Lace's posts and stuff too, somebody was like, oh, you don't want to have a whole lot of protein in your diet, like you don't need extra protein, blah, blah. I'm like, you know, and then she responded to that by saying that she knows her body well enough to know that, she needs protein in her diet, and her body runs better off of high protein, and I absolutely agree with that. I remember, you know, being younger and like Sunday morning after church, or like it was my brother's birthday or whatever, and we'd go to Krispy Kreme because that's what he wanted, and, you know, he'd sit there and like, you know, obviously you're gonna get a glazed donut and or whatever, and that would be breakfast. And so he would sit there, my brother wouldn't eat like 4 donuts and be like all fine for the rest of the day. Sometimes he'd have mood swings afterwards, though. And, like, me and my mom would end up feeling nauseous. My dad would just get tired. So, like, we couldn't eat. It was, like, in the morning. So, we couldn't even make it through our day because you have to have, like, if you don't want to eat a lot of protein, then don't. But, like, eat it in the morning so that you got the protein for the day. So, 12 grams of protein did me some good. But I'm going to go brave Walmart for, file holder thing. Let's hope I find one, because I was gonna go to an office store, but oh my god, the Office Depot, like the shopping center I'm in right now, there's a Walmart, and then there's like, you know, the little shops like a bank and a Verizon and a Qdoba and stuff, and then if you go, this lady looks lost, if you go like one over, there used to be a Whole Foods, a a Sports Authority, and then an Office Depot or Office Max, whichever, the same thing. And it closed for remodeling, so, and the Whole Foods closed, so, yeah. Walmart time. This guy thought I was smiling at him, so he smiled back at me. Yeah, no, so I'm a little bit confused, like this much confused, because I'm listening to this George Michael song. Wondered if I had enough class. It was Saturday night. Guess that makes it alright. You say, baby, I got enough gas. Oh yeah. Yeah, so in the beginning of the song, I think back in the 80s, making out was a completely different thing than it is now, because it just seemed like more. I don't know. No, this just keeps staring at me. In this song, he said, I guess you're just the type of girl who believes in making out once, love him and leave him, something else. And it's like, okay, well, if you were gonna love him and leave him, that's not just making out. And then he said something about having Trojans. He's like, you got a pocket full of Trojans. I'm like, oh, or a pocket full of horses. And then he said something about Trojans, and it was like, I don't know. I like 80s music, don't get me wrong, I just, some of it just, like this song, most of George Michael's songs, and then the Sunglasses at Night song.